Hear ye. Haters in session. You're now rocking with the most diabolical, the most luxurious, the most scrumptious haters you ever seen in your life. Make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, show palm your titties, and as usual, we're gonna start with my man Reem.
It's your boy reemaveli, aka Reem Smith, aka Scarf Set. Let's get it.
Yo, it's your boy Palm, aka Pissed Off. You know.
Smith, man, aka Hate Your Moms, though. We don't really fuck with your moms, bro. It's not gonna hold you.
It's three of us today.
Yeah, you know? We Mr. Colton, fuck him.
Niggas got word.
He out there fucking stealing. But we here to get this shit right.
Hold it down.
Let the hate begin, man. I seen like some really in-depth convos come from this Serena situation, and I wanted to take the unconventional approach. Let's just get into the shits. You know, she dating a white guy. You feel me?
Married.
And, married to a white guy. My fault, sir. No disrespect.
Kids too.
Kids and all that. Yeah. So it was bringing up the question, like, you know, how do we look at interracial dating now in 2018? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? Is it cool? Is it, you know, just is what it is?
I mean, me personally, I don't fuck with it. White women ain't for me. Yeah, Asian women ain't for me. If you ain't a black woman, you more than likely ain't for me. So it's a racial shit. If that's what you want to do though, like I'm not a judgy ass nigga. I mean, I might look at you funny, but I'm not judging you.
Yeah, because like black women, that's so bad. Like,
yeah.
But yeah.
In 2018, I don't feel a way towards it because I understand that most black men look at it as they made it. Like if you look at celebrities, they don't really they marry the black woman and they divorce and go right into a white woman. They most times, often than not, there's this concept like you feel like you're not on until you have a white woman.
Right. I can't believe that's still a thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought we was past that.
Word, I thought like we grew up.
I thought we elevated.
Me personally, I won't feel the way if I see a black man talk to a white woman. Me personally, I've never dated a white woman. Would I date one? She would have to be fired. But I'm not gonna be sitting here saying like,
would you marry one and have children?
No.
Okay.
Because I know at the end of the day, no matter how much I fuck with her, I'm worried about her family.
Like, you know what's crazy to me? Like, I don't even think I can consider a white woman being fired. Like, I don't even think I got that in there.
Yeah.
Oh, she's fired. Nah, I just be like, I mean, she alright. She wasn't fired.
She wasn't fired.
She was like, she was cool for a white girl, big titties and shit. But fire? I don't know about fire. She wasn't fire. She was definitely like, I don't even think she was a spark.
Damn, I'm with y'all though, bro. Like I can't. No.
Would you feel the way if you saw one of your mans dating a white girl?
Yo,
I think
I got the funny story for that one.
It's one of those things, right? So also the question was like, if you're dating or married to a person like that's why you black or whatever you think, are you really pro-black and for your people as you say you are? That was the question.
See, I think if you date someone other than a white woman, you can get a pass. But once you date a white woman, all that pro-black shit looks wild funny in the light because your peers are gonna look at you like, bruh, but you sleeping with the enemy.
Yo, probably like early 20s, one of the homies. You remember that. So we was all kicking it at one of the homies' cribs, watching like the World Cup, and White Jones came up. Like the subject of White Jones came up. And I was like, never could I bring one of them home to my mother and my family. Are you crazy? I wouldn't even do that. I wouldn't even think about it. Then like everybody's laughing and looking at my other man's, and I'm looking over at this nigga like, I look around and I'm like, this
You really?
you taking white bitches?
Did you meet him?
Hell no. Long story short, the bro is now happily married to a black woman with black children.
Like for me personally, like if you're dating a white person, you're single. To me, like,
Damn.
like if you got a white girlfriend and you cheat on her with a black woman, that's not cheating. That's doing the right thing. It's morally right to do so.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a celebrity who's done that? Like they married a white woman and then they cheated
With a black woman.
Yeah.
I don't think since the government did 9/11, they will let that happen. They're not letting that fly.
Jet fuel does not melt.
Yo.
Alright,
Just saying. Like, bro, like think about it. Like is like we already know who run entertainment in the media. They gonna get him the fuck out of here, bro.
Who? Trying to remember Tiger Woods.
I think OJ was like the last one they let rock.
After that, it was like,
And they still got that nigga.
They still, yeah. OJ was, who was like think about it. After OJ, who was like the black guy dating the white woman? That's like the big thing.
Tiger,
No,
because when he got caught.
Tiger isn't fucking him. No, they can't compare.
But Tiger
To
Woods.
OJ?
Tiger Woods owned a white man's sport.
No, OJ, we talking about the juice, my man. Tiger can't compare to the juice, bro.
He had people watching golf, bro.
Tiger is bigger than OJ.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, but not. I'm comparing the times. The
Oh, you
juice.
talking about like? I mean, Tiger ain't get to Tiger till like fairly recently.
Like, you gotta understand, Tiger was a legend to white people and black people.
Okay.
Not Tiger, the juice, OJ. He was a legend to fucking black people and white people, bro. Like, he was one of the first athletes that, like, when all the shit was going on, he was like, yeah, y'all niggas got that. I ain't really gonna do that speaking out shit. Like,
But Tiger made his bread in a white man's sport.
Tiger?
Taking over.
Yeah, he
What are
took
you talking about?
Tiger Woods.
No, nigga. I thought y'all was talking about Tiger and Kylie Jenner, nigga.
Oh, no.
Y'all niggas is out of y'all minds.
We talking about both.
Oh, yeah. No. Yes. And, alright, so Tiger.
Woods.
And you see what they did to Tiger, my nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Like, quick question. Tiger Woods.
Fuck out of here.
They got him the fuck out of here, bro. He just came back, like, yesterday.
Literally.
Yo, he just came back, like, yesterday, bro.
And speaking of Tiger the rapper, he removed himself from that.
Yeah.
He basically.
I don't want to say it, but they no good.
Yeah.
They fucking dangerous. They are the fucking leading cause of death to black men, probably in the history of the world.
You gotta think about the Emmett Till shit, G. She lied on the stand and then on her deathbed said, yeah, my fault.
Yeah,
I'm out.
You didn't even say nothing.
I'm going to visit the Lord. My fault, y'all.
It's funny that
Drops mic.
It's funny that bitch thinks she's going to heaven.
Right? I confess. I'm out here to meet the Lord. Drops
you got
mic.
a special level of hell for you, baby girl.
Don't that make you question religion though? Like, what if she do get in though?
That shit is crazy.
They better not let me in. Hey, yo, G, fuck she doing here? Fuck going on, G? This Christianity shit is bullshit.
Yo. But I guess like there are some allies, right? But I think it depends. Like, I always put it in the category like it's not pro-black to date a white woman. That's not. Can we agree there?
It is.
It's not.
But at the same time.
No, you said it is.
No, I said it.
It's not. No, like, just all strips. Like that sentence in itself is not pro-black to date a white woman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Right?
what I'm saying
You can't say I'm dating a white woman as a sentence and say I'm pro-black because I'm dating this white woman. There's no proof for that, right?
Right. So what if there's a case where white man wants to date a black woman?
Mm-hmm.
Does that sentiment still apply?
It's sentiments. Like for me, I put it like I said. I separate it. Like if you somebody just living life and you doing what you're doing and you want to have your family, you meet a white person, cool, no doubt.
Right.
But you can't be Malcolm X. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't be Malcolm X.
Yeah.
You feel me? You can't be Asada Shakur.
That's 100.
There's no room. There's no space for that. You feel me? And it's just a credit. Black people off rip is not really going to jack that. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, black. Like, think about it. A lady that's a black leader telling black men are beautiful. The black man is strong. The black man is this.
But here goes my white husband.
Here goes my white husband, Chad. This is Chad. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
I feel you.
It can't work.
So how do you feel about interracial kids speaking on Black matters?
I think that it will have to come from the parenting. Like if they were taught, you get what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like, you could date a black woman or whatever the case may be, but she still needs to know what she's going to bring into this world, which is a black person. You get what I'm saying?
But based off what you just said, saying that you can't be pro-black, like let's say if a black woman has a kid with a white man and she's teaching her son all this pro-black stuff, are you discrediting her son?
No.
Because he's a black man.
He's a black man. He can't choose that. You can't if the police pull him over, he can't be like, yo, chill, my pops is white. My pops is white.
Dak Prescott, man.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. You feel me?
We ain't talking about niggas named Dakota, alright?
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But if you taught right and you got the right, you know what I'm saying? You on your shit, I can't see why you can't be accepted. But if your partner is white, it's going just black people in general is gonna be hard for that point to come across.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? Like what if Barack had a white wife? It wouldn't be the same effect.
That would be interesting.
You get what I'm saying?
That would be wild different. Like
if
he had a white
I don't know
woman
if George Bush would look at her the same.
This sips from the mug.
Just being honest. I don't know if George Bush would look at her the same if she was white.
It's true, yo. It's true.
Jet fuel don't make the still game, Jet.
That's a fact. Shout out to George Bush, B. Speaking of Bush, we was talking about earlier, like confident women and how dope and rare that shit is, bro. Let's expand on that, man.
First, you just
Do you like that? You like that segue?
I was waiting to see what.
You fuck with that segue, right?
I already know that, bro. You heard what I said.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah, man.
This is a problematic episode. I'm not gonna hold you, but confident women. You get what I'm saying? Like the conversation always comes up about how women can't shoot their shot. They rah. We already know the blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Yo, so where you at on it? Like,
I feel like.
do you like an aggressive, confident woman?
Of course.
Is that in your top? Where's that in your top?
And I'll say this, and this ain't no brag or nothing. I fuck with a lot of bad bitches in my day, to the point where
Do they have to be bitches?
Okay. I say that only in terms to understand the context of this. Like good quality. Like for me, I don't have a type, so like I date who I like. You know what I'm saying? But
so there's some nasties in there.
I wouldn't say some nasties, but
You wouldn't say some nasties.
Fair point. But what I'm saying is basically like I done got over the allure of the whole bad bitch aura. So for me, I'm more concerned about confidence. Like I look at the most confident chick in the room and say, yo, alright. You know what I'm saying? Confidence to me is very, very important. Like if you're not confident in yourself, like I put it like this: a lot of women these days look at men as the ones to be the ones to boost their confidence. Like if they're dating someone that's not pushing them, like saying, "Oh, baby, doing this," right. They don't feel valid. There are women out there who I see and I say, "Oh, damn, she's fire in my eyes because she's out here with confidence." Now I ain't hitting no nasty Johns, but what I'm saying is,
you gotta hit some nasty Johns in your life.
Everybody did.
You gotta hit some nasty.
Everybody did.
Yeah.
Everybody did. But to me, confidence is like, and you show more confidence when you put it out there that, okay, this is who I want. Because let's be honest, when it comes to sexual relations, a guy can only be but so aggressive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We only have that certain line that we can go to where we can't even cross it because at the end of the day, we don't want the wrong impression on us. So if you put it out there that you want us, shit. It takes confidence to do that. So if you got that energy, not only in yourself, but in the confidence enough to say like, yo, even
in the box, like
you gotta have confidence all around. Like it can't just be one aspect. So to me, that's very, very important.
Where you at on it?
After I let a John know where I'm at with it, ball on the court. I don't even like that saying. That's the facts. The ball is there. So it's like, what you gonna do with it? And if you ain't gonna do nothing with it, then I'm gonna just walk to the next court. Right. You gonna pick the ball up, bro, because there's gonna be a ball over there too. So I'm gonna just walk to the next court. Right. Because I let you know what it was. Like, if I tell you whatever, like, if I tell you I'm here fucking with you.
Before you respond, just one quick question. Have you ever fucked with a chick that didn't have confidence?
Yeah. It's not comfortable. Yeah, it's not because I'm a pretty confident person. So it's like
you got to match.
It's like nigga, you think I'm fucking.
Because it's like to me it's like the cup shit, my nigga. We both got cups of water and your shit low. I gotta pour into your cup, but if both of our cups full, we both can drink. You feel me? And when you drink enough, like it's hard to have to be responsible for somebody else's confidence. So like for me, confidence is like I look for that off rip. Like he said, you put the ball in their court because you gotta see who gonna come and man up. You feel me? Like who gonna come and play defense? Like what's up? You trying to move or not? Like yeah, I like that. You feel me? So it's like and then like you said, also like in the bedroom, the confidence is sexy. Like a girl that knows her body and she knows what she wants in that moment. Think about it, bro. Like when she go for it, that's when it's extra fire. You feel me? So the confident, like yo, bro, it's different.
I'll say this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own internal battles when it comes to confidence. Like nobody's.
We all got our insecurities.
Right. Yeah. There's no blueprint to get to that point of confidence, but at some point you have to believe in yourself.
Right.
Like, you don't need validation for anything. Like it's easier said than done, but when it comes to the partner that you're dealing with, you can't base your reactions off of what you do. You have to have that confidence regardless. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes you more attractive. It might not show in that moment in time, but if you stay consistent at a point where no matter what you do, you still with that same energy, eventually it's gonna click to like, dang, you know, she's looking, that shit's sexy, because no matter what happens, she's always gonna be the same energy. The energy is more attractive than the actual beauty, so.
Facts.
It's a fact.
I think we can all agree on that shit. We can all agree on that shit, bro. Like, what's the best way like a chick ever shot at you?
There was a couple good shots have been taken at me in the past 2 years. That was kind of crazy. Couple Johns jumped straight into DMs like, yo, da 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 da. Like that ski mask shit is fucking sexy. It's turning me on. I want to know what you look like and shit. And I was just like. This shit just got very intense. A couple like, you know, old Johns came back around, kind of aggressive, talking the talk. And you know, those things, I like gangster shit, man. A nigga don't always want to be the gangster and shit. Nigga like gangster shit. Nigga like seeing Johns do gangster shit. And I was crazy. I was having a conversation with somebody earlier about the word gangster, and like, You don't, it don't even gotta be no tough shit to be gangster.
Yeah.
You the word gangster.
Yeah.
Yo, gangster is assertiveness.
Yeah, that ass.
When you are fucking assertive, you're gay. Why you think most black mothers is gangster? Because they say shit and they mean that shit.
Mm-hmm. They come at you.
They tell you when you go in the store, don't look at nothing, nigga. Don't look at nothing, nigga.
Don't touch nothing.
Put your fucking head down like this when you walk in the store.
You already know, yeah.
That's it. And that's gangster. Assertive.
Real gangsters don't even finish
you know,
the
when
sentence.
John is assertive, that shit. Man, listen, man.
It makes you stand out. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me.
It makes you stand out.
What's the best way a chicken shot at you? When you peep like, yo, I just got bad. Holy shit.
Oh, I'll give credit where credit is due. She ran up on me while I was working, and I'm working. It's women everywhere. I'm not paying no mind to it, but she kept coming to me, like talking to me in my face, like saying like, yo. And the way we talking, you would have thought I known her for years. I started talking to other chicks, and she, not cock blocking, but she making her presence felt to the point where it's just like, the other chick is on some shit like, yo, alright, I'm out, and she's there now. So, she took my phone, she put all her information in my phone, whatever. Yeah, like, she, like, was on it, and it wasn't until, like, a couple days later when I was like, yo, she really, like, scooped me, son. Like I was in shock because I was like, damn, like
she's a gangster.
Like she, not only did she scoop me, she wasn't even worried about other bitches in the facility. She was just on some shit like, yo, I want you.
Yeah.
And for me, I like that because at the end of the day, us as guys, majority of us are chilling. Because at the end of the day, we don't want to be on that type of energy.
Yeah, all comfortable. Yeah.
So when you on that type of time, I mean, you could be on that type of time, but you don't have to be nasty with it. But you could be assertive to say like, yo, I want to fuck with you.
Yeah,
that's it. But you can't get mad when a nigga say no.
I will say this though. When
Yeah.
I do get on that type of time with you,
no.
and you waste it, oh man, like yo, it will be the coldest day in hell. Like the coldest. I'm talking about hell gonna be minus 32. For you to get another shot at all this goodness right here.
Yo, this chick one time, bro, we was in this party a couple years ago. I might have been in college, or it was probably a little after. So Shorty's like, come here. Alright. Walk over. She's like, you got a girlfriend? I was like, no. She's like, alright, give me your phone. I was like, alright. So I gave her my phone. Shit. Started did whatever she did on my phone, gave me back. I was like, alright, I just text myself on my phone, I'm gonna call you later.
Oh.
I was like, alright. She was like, alright. It was like looking at me like, walk away, nigga. I was like, I was so shocked, like, goddamn, bitch. Like, I did like a walk of shame, like, I was like, oh, man. Like, yo.
What's new? Nah, alright, cool.
Yo. Like, I ain't never been that aggressive with a chick before, so
I think he just turns around with his phone in his hand, like
I felt mad pussy, like, yo.
Shit.
Let me put this in my pocket and walk away.
And those be the ones that make you say,
that's a question.
Let me see what's going on.
Yeah, like I have to though.
The bad ones, they come and go, but the ones that like don't get it twisted, aggressive doesn't necessarily force your will.
Yeah, over aggressive, like yo, the over aggressive shots though. Like I think what women fall short is they throw too little of a hint or they get too aggressive. Like I like
what's the
I
most
like,
aggressive that you
I like nasty shit. Don't get me wrong, I like the nasty shit. Right, but like random nasty shit from random bitches always make me think.
Yeah, it always be like
this bitch got the clap.
Yeah,
I think
every nigga think that.
You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, what the fuck is she on? You get what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing wrong with being like, like, yo, you could say it a certain kind of way, but like, you scaring me. Like, when I say I'm gonna put this pussy on you, like, whoa, that's aggressive, my nigga. Like, you can't just put the pussy on me. Where you gonna put it? Like, my arm, my elbow? Like, you gotta specify. Where is this pussy going? Like, on what? You feel me? Like, I've had some crazy shit said to me where it's like, I didn't even respond. Like, yo, she gotta have a clap. Like, the AIDS.
Please keep it.
Yeah.
the most aggressive shit I've seen has never been like. I don't want to say real life shit, but it was like it really wasn't real life shit. Like the most aggressive I've ever seen women is when I'm on vacation. Like that should be weird as fuck.
Because they know what time it is.
Y'all know how I vacate. I go on cruises.
Yeah.
And in that enclosed space with all these people, motherfuckers get stupid. And I've had I be going on cruises with the homies, and we be lit. And there's been Jones that just tried to force their way in our room. Like,
we coming in.
No, you're not. You're not. I'm sorry, you're not. Security, you're not coming in.
Men do not fuck everything. Well,
that's not happening.
Some of us don't fuck everything.
I've seen that shit. Man,
I know some nasty dudes that would be like, I'll take it. Like, who's throwing it? Give me. Come on, bring it.
I seen a couple women get niggas lick it up and take advantage of them. I've seen it.
I've seen it, yo.
How do you, as a nigga, not?
Yo, I almost got drugged before, bro.
This is deal.
I almost got Mickey by a chick, bro.
Jones, we out here doing this now.
I just asked that question. I got licked it up at the Poconos one time. Like, shorty,
got you fucked up.
They took advantage. You up, son. Like,
gotta be careful.
Me personally, you can't give me a drink, son. I know everybody buy my drink.
Yeah. I know anybody buy my dinner.
So you feel me? I gotta get my own joint. You feel me? And then you can't give me a drink. That's just it, period. Unless you my girl.
Yeah.
Like a random, like a regular John, even if I know her, like.
Even if you beat?
I mean, if I beat, you low key my girl. So,
yeah. If I'm
being honest with you.
If I beat you, my girlfriend, I'm not gonna lie.
Since we're every time. Yeah. If I had sex with you, whenever we're around each other, you are my girl.
Definitely my girl.
That is it.
You ain't no dancing with no other dudes. Like,
none of that.
Hands.
Everybody in here die.
Yeah. You could talk to somebody else, but y'all don't talk if I'm around. You
like this.
Do your thing.
When you with me, you mine. So yeah, but if we don't get down like that, you can't just give me a drink. Especially when I'm on vacation. When I'm on vacation, nobody give me a drink with me.
Ever since that, when Shorty tried to drug me, bro, I never accepted drinks. Like from chicks, bro. Chicks are creeps too, no lie.
Oh, that is.
And like I said, I've been on a lot of cruises, so I've seen this shit a lot. So yeah, nobody give me a drink.
Mm-hmm.
I've been going on cruises since I was a kid. I've watched it coming up from a kid to an adult. Only I give me drinks on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. That is crazy. I just can't picture a woman.
Yo, bro, they be savages, bro.
I've been stalked before.
Man, I've been stalked. Stalked, I've been before. But seeing that, I would just be like, bro.
Imagine being stalked on vacation.
On a boat? Can't go nowhere.
Bro. So we were talking earlier, right? About stocks and bonds and shit, right? So we heard that, you know what I'm saying? We came to a conclusion that the pussy and new stock might be down on Dow Jones. You know what I'm saying? In 2018.
Numbers aren't looking.
I don't think the numbers are as high as they used to be. You know? I think Backpay shut down and that might have inflated the prices a little. You know what I'm saying? Like a little 10% increase, but that doesn't make up for the 60% decrease. You know what I'm saying? So it's still a loss.
The bar's in hell, man.
The bar's in hell, you know what I'm saying? So I was on the timeline, you know what I'm saying, last night, just scrolling. You know, you're gonna scroll, you're gonna see some ass. So I was like, oh shit, booty. Looked at it. It's like, damn, this shit only got 3 retweets and 23 likes. And it was made me think, if dudes ain't retweeting this, what is we seeing? You feel me? Is the news game oversaturated?
I knew the news game was oversaturated when niggas started doing that, talk about random shit under. I knew the news game had an all-time low when niggas was doing that. Shorty just dropped some good cleavage thirst on the timeline, and niggas is under the picture
talking about
so y'all see that new episode of Naruto? And I'm just like, well, niggas kind of right. I feel these niggas.
I seen what niggas was arguing about Tom Brady versus Aaron Rodgers, my nigga. That shit.
Under a picture, my nigga. Under a picture of a girl's fucking breast. Niggas was arguing about Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers, and I loved it.
I think
it was a good moment in Twitter.
I fucking loved it.
I think, you know what it is? the new game, it's like.
You know what I think? You know what I think happened? I think the captions. I think it was the captions, bro.
Yeah.
Because it was when the captions started, like when chicks started putting the deep captions on the ass pics. I think that's when people started being like, alright, y'all bitches is tripping. Like when bitches started using ass pics for tragedies, like, oh, September 11th, check out my USA thong. You get what I'm saying?
Like when they say
wild
shit, like, or when they like drop a pic and they say some wild shit like, like, alright, fam. So yesterday I seen the shorty drop a bikini pic and she was like, yeah, I had deleted it earlier, but I reposted it because I thought this was gonna be bad for my content and Like, bitch, you got on a bikini. Right. You got on a fucking bikini.
I seen
nobody. The fuck out of here.
You're supposed to fucking.
I seen some shit where Shorty was like, "Yo, my forehead wild big," and you click on the picture and you see her forehead, but she got on like this small ass bra.
The titties out, yeah.
I'm just like, I like the Johns that post their picture and the caption be like, "Look at my ass." Right. Look at my ass.
My ass dumb fat in this picture. Like, oh, there we go. You right. We agree.
Straight to the point.
Now y'all can relate.
Look, I got a little nip slip in this picture. I like shit like that because it's honest. Honesty is fucking. Yeah. I love it.
I love
honest.
It. Go back to confidence, B.
Yeah.
Post that nude in confidence.
Yeah, my nigga. Nobody gives a fuck.
But I think it's too late, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what was really the problem. The problem is motherfuckers is scared because they know they done built this world up to be the most PC it could possibly fucking be, and now they scared that they're gonna lose their job because they put a little fucking clip on the top line. Yeah. You shouldn't have started the cancel culture, bitch. It's your fault.
And I just think, everybody started doing it.
To me, I feel
once
like
everybody became a bad bitch.
That's also true, man. I ain't never listen. We've been on Twitter for a long
time, almost 10 years.
Yeah.
Let me get this going. But continue.
And I'm pretty sure that I ain't even know there was this many bad bitches in the world. Let alone in Houston, Texas.
Nah. What are they drinking in Texas, bro?
First of all, I don't think all these bitches is from Houston. I'm keeping it a band with you. There's no way that all of the good-looking women in America live in fucking Houston.
They set right though. They set right.
It's impossible, son.
It used to be like that in Atlanta, and then after a while, it just migrated over to Texas. Like
Crazy thing about in Atlanta is most of them is niggas. Watch it. Those is niggas.
Honestly speaking, son, I feel like I appreciate a video nude. You know what I'm saying? Don't send me no still shit.
Yeah.
Don't pictures. Alright, cool.
Unless it's a balloon knot. Balloon knots always accepted, always appreciated. Balloon knots is good stuff.
See, now we talking. I came at the right time.
Balloon knots is good stuff.
I came at the right time.
Are you a picture or a video?
I'm both, man. I'm a visual person. I like to visualize.
I like both, but if you send me a balloon knot still, that is 9 times out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I like videos. I like to see you move. I don't like that picture shit. Pictures get.
What if she butt ass nigga doing the really rock though? That might
I fuck with that. Yo, like go back to confidence. Go back to confidence.
I can't even. The shit that I just thought about was just ridiculous. Balloon knots are amazing though.
Yes, balloon knots are amazing, man. They're amazing.
You know what's the craziest shit about balloon knots is their actual use on the human body, and that we find them so amazing is fucking crazy.
It's fucking crazy. You know what it is? That's how beautiful women are, son. Even they balloon knot is sexy.
Yo, them shits is beautiful, son. Balloon knots is top 10 features on women 9 times out of 10.
Right after the back of the kneecaps.
Dead ass, son. Shout out to
Shout out to balloon knots and kneecaps, man.
Oh man, son.
There you go.
That's a fact, bro.
balloon knots are really. Thank you, God.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So we know balloons are used for celebration. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We were talking about celebration earlier in terms of folks celebrating the ghetto. You get what I'm saying? And it's Nicki and Cardi situation brought up like some important nuance to this conversation. So we got a lot of people calling like Cardi B ghetto and Nicki using that angle, calling her ghetto and shit like that. But that's an image that's played up, you know what I'm saying, all the time by everybody.
Correct.
By the gays, by white women, by black women, everybody.
You can't watch an award show without it being referenced not one time.
Exactly. So now, how come, you know what I'm saying? And we can look at what's going on with Serena. They basically calling her ghetto. You feel me? They basically calling her ghetto. But I know you got some thoughts on that. I know it's a catch-22.
It's wild because it's just like every time it's like at every step of the way, it's just like, nah, like we fuck with y'all, but like we don't really fuck with y'all.
Right.
Like, give us all of the sauce. We love the sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Then go back in a hole somewhere.
Right. So like we big up this tough shit. Everybody want to be tough. Yo, there's not a person on the internet that's not a gangster. In some way, bro. It's not. Nobody on the internet is like, yo, I'm pussy.
Nobody wants to look pussy. That's.
But it's okay to be pussy. It's gangster to be pussy.
It is. Because at the end of the day, you're thorough in your approach to saying,
exactly.
I'm
like, yo, I'm pussy. I don't give a fuck what you say. That's gangster to me. To say you pussy and be gangster in that pussiness.
That shit is a real world right now. That shit is crazy.
It's real though. Real shit. Real shit.
I'm pussy. I ain't worried.
So for me, like that, like you from the like, does that bother you at all when you see that shit? Like yo, like yo, niggas like so like niggas see you make the palm threats and it's funny and shit like that. But when you knock somebody out, they're like, oh, Palm's stupid.
Just nah, Palm told you this already.
Right.
So like,
right. Exactly.
You clearly thought shit was a joke. Everything's not a joke.
Real talk.
It bugs me out because it's like a lot, like especially with the Cardi Nicki shit. I see people talking about they in gowns and this and that and this. I don't give a fuck if they was in church.
Facts. Facts.
Nigga, if I got a problem with you and I see you in the principal's office, nigga, I'ma fuck you up.
Right.
Like, there's no, that shit is on site means on site, nigga. I don't give a fuck if we on site in heaven, nigga. Listen, I find you afterlife, we still got beef.
We still got it. We got static in the afterworld on everything.
It's straight like that.
If we both turn into vampires, nigga, we going vampire fight, nigga.
All fucking night.
Me and him gotta go outside first.
So it's like,
Me and him gotta go outside first.
So it's like, when it comes to shit like that, and niggas immediately go to like, oh, she's so ghetto and this and that and that's the ghetto and this. Like, but y'all love the ghetto. Y'all dad love the ghetto.
What is ghetto?
Exactly. We don't know at this point.
I said that. What is ghetto?
We don't know.
By definition, Webster's definition, a ghetto was something that was created in Germany during World War II. That's what the fucking Jews were put in.
Mm-hmm. Like that's a simple definition.
A part of a city, especially a slum area, occupied by a minority group or groups. Mm-hmm. The word was created around World War II.
Okay.
That's when it really started getting used to describe the fucking encampments that they put Jews in.
So pretty much low income residents.
Yeah.
Right. Poor
now,
people.
you know,
hood people.
It just dwindled down to the ghettos are only places with black people at now.
Mm-hmm.
But granted, the ghetto is where y'all get everything. Everything. Yo, you know what's crazy? All right, just shows how much the ghetto is important, right? Just look at high fashion right now. Mm-hmm. I remember like 3-4 years ago, Gucci was like hella trash. Mm-hmm. And then they linked up with son that's married to son that created the Gucci Ghost.
That's the thing?
Nah. The nigga who created the Gucci Ghost shit is he's I think he's married to Santa Go. But he's a graffiti artist. Mm. Graffiti, that's not, what is that?
It's ghetto.
That's ghetto.
You only see it in the hood.
Gucci's that whole season of Gucci was nothing but like hood shit.
So for me, I feel like it's more so they took it from it being a place of living.
I be seeing do-rags on like
weirdos
niggas at fashion on runways and shit. Like, word to my mother, I just lost my job. Like, I got laid off from the job I had for wearing do-rags.
That's crazy.
But I see them shits on runways at Fashion Week.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. Ghetto.
There's niggas in jail right now for selling and smoking weed.
Because it's ghetto.
This is $1 billion fucking industry now.
Actually, bro. Talk that shit.
That we not eating off of. Mm-hmm. We not eating off of that. We not even getting our records expunged off of that. But white soccer moms are. Fucking white businessmen, corporate motherfuckers
selling weed, B.
Selling fucking weed. That's ghetto.
That is ghetto.
When you think of every like the world's wonders, bro, it comes from the ghetto. Nothing gets created besides, I guess, not really. Nothing gets created at the top.
Nothing.
It gets created at the bottom. When you think of music, bro, hip hop, that was started in the fucking hood, in the basements, cutting the fucking bass out of music that we like. You get what I'm saying? And just taking the drums out the shit.
Something that's
my nigga from dancehall, all that shit, fucking carnival, pan. We playing steel pan, bro. This is just what we do.
Simple
bro.
necessities that we need to just create that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then honestly, it's getting to the point now where we speak about culture vultures. I think we have to really turn that into like something that's like more serious, right? Because it is a term that's legit.
I mean, the people never gonna stop though, cause like there's so many of them, and niggas just keep funding them, keep feeding them. Like the lines that I see outside of KIF be ridiculous. For y'all to let this nigga, not even nigga, I didn't even give him the fucking. The pleasantry of being called a nigga, letting this white motherfucker put fucking KIF on fucking nothing. A nigga could put KIF on a fucking tablecloth, and y'all niggas will go fucking buy that trash shit. That shit crazy.
You don't fuck with Supreme either?
Fuck Supreme, nigga.
I don't really fuck with them neither though. But nah, that's a fact though. I don't really fuck with them neither. But that's just, I don't know.
How are we buying streetwear from white
niggas
people?
who not street? Like
how
that shit
possible,
don't make sense
bro?
to me.
I remember there was a time where all you saw was nothing but rock.
Mind you, look, we go buy KIF and shit, right? And then look down on niggas selling streetwear on the streets.
That's the crazy.
Ain't that crazy, bro? Where you think they got the designs from what we wore? The trash shit we wore.
You not valid if you ain't wearing this.
The trash shit we wore.
Bro, I just watched, and on top of that, like that's another thing about that fucking white bastard. It's every week, son. Every week you are fucking saturating our culture with more fuck shit. And there's gonna be people that see this and be like, oh, Palm's just mad because he can't. I don't want that shit.
No.
I don't want that shit. I fuck with these niggas right here. I dead wear Nike every day, all day, all the time. I don't like that other shit because that shit just not cool. That shit. The nigga came out with Versace KIF and this nigga just put KIF on Mad Versace.
Son, that's why, like, with me, my nigga, the first brand I linked with in general was the South African streetwear brand. Because, bro, if we gonna do that, we gotta do it right. You feel me? It don't make sense to me, bro. We gonna get rich and get streetwear and represent KIF. Why are we not putting on our own people
crazy,
who's making our streetwear? And then we get on Twitter and say shit like this. We need a new FUBU. There's a billion FUBUs out there, but y'all calling them trash.
Nigga, FUBU's still out there. Go put that shit on. The crazy and the shit that I don't like about Supreme is like
fuck Supreme.
They honestly just too good at business. Like honestly, I mean I don't like them like really, but to say that they're not good at what the fuck they do, they're fucking amazing at it. Niggas gonna slap Supreme on his cup and 90,000 niggas gonna go buy it. Nigga.
Nah, I seen some Kermit the Frog shit the other day, and I was just like, that's hot.
Nigga, I be seeing the price of box logo hoodies, and I just be like, this is for real.
Yo, they dead ass, bro.
Oh, the hype beast, you gotta kill them all.
And that's what the real problem is, man. That's my nigga. The culture vulture created the hype beast, bro. Because them little niggas, y'all niggas don't got nothing in this culture.
So
y'all shouldn't be able to go and fucking be able to buy 30 pieces or something so you can resell and shit. That shouldn't be something that happens.
For those that don't know,
that's
break it down. Break
it.
down the terms. What's a culture vulture and what's a hype beast?
A culture vulture for me, I guess, is somebody that takes from a culture but don't put nothing back in. Simple.
Okay. And what's a hype beast to you?
A hype beast is somebody that just follows the trends and makes sure they're on top of every trend and got the money for every trend, buying everything that's trendy, my nigga. That's really corny. It, bro. That's
corny. That's cornball shit. Yeah, that's both.
It's simple as shit, bro.
That shit is corny and that's cornball shit. And a lot of these fucking popular brands that y'all fuck with, them niggas is culture vultures.
Facts.
Kif, that nigga Ronnie Fee is a vulture. He is. I don't give a fuck if he's from Queens. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. That nigga is a vulture. This ain't his culture. He's a bastard. Fuck that nigga.
Yeah, we gotta start kicking people out, bro. I don't know how people be cool with that shit, bro.
The niggas who's online to buy 97 pieces, y'all niggas is hype beasts. Y'all niggas not cool. Y'all niggas not fly. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Like, y'all niggas lucky this is the New York of today.
Oh yeah, we would rob y'all
outside, waiting outside the line. Like, yeah, you gonna rob that one?
Yeah.
I'm gonna rob that one right there. We're waiting for y'all niggas outside. Like that would be the facts. But they'll call the police on us now.
Yeah.
And the police will come.
We gotta be smarter. We just rob y'all at the train station.
Yeah.
Quick question: you mentioned you gotta kick culture vultures out. Yes, Jewels. Thoughts?
Oh, I've been saying fuck her.
She's not for the
She's not good in the hood, bro.
She's not. I don't even know how.
Like, that shit got me tight. Like, it make me look like an asshole. But you gotta say this shit, B. Like, if she's saying nigga and she canceled and all y'all saying this, bro, how are y'all letting her throw parties in y'all hood? And then you dudes that's getting booked to perform there, how are y'all letting her do that? So my problem with black people is, my nigga, in what space and what time have you ever heard of some niggas selling anything on anybody block and making it out alive without paying any kind of retribution? Never. We will smoke one of our own for some shit like that. Yeah. But we let white people come in and sell butt on our block free of charge and buy it from them.
Niggas be scared.
That shit just sounds crazy. I don't know if I'd ever buy weed from a white person. I've been nigga for years. Like,
I'm just using that as a motherfucking analogy. I feel that. I have though. I'm not gonna lie. I have.
Well, like there's like the ones that got like it's like unless it's like right in front of you, like you got the plants and shit.
Yeah.
And, just in the street, like hell no.
That shit crazy though, son, because it's just like I don't know how niggas allow shit like that to go down. Like she couldn't throw a party in my hood.
Not in my hood.
She not valid. She's not valid in this. I ain't never seen her nowhere. She ain't never been on my block.
And she said nigga.
Seen her in no trap. That's a fact.
And with no pass, you said nigga.
Like
that shit's crazy.
And
then talk mad shit after.
Yeah, like you ain't. And then drop that doodle ass sex tape. Get out of here.
Fuck out of here, B.
You don't know.
You ain't even fucking nobody black.
That's a fact. Like, get out of here.
How you gonna say nigga and drop a sex tape with a white dude? Come on, bro.
Man.
You dropped the ball double time. That'd have been our reparations. You feel me? We could have been like, alright, you know what I'm saying? We could negotiate, but I don't think she played that right, man.
Yes, I don't like that shit, man. I don't like when nobody that's
Ebro, see now, look, I'm a rapper, right? So I can get in trouble for this. Niggas might get mad at me, bro, but by definition, what has Ebro added to that culture? Just by definition.
He filled the void.
If I'm gonna ask that question, and if somebody can answer that question, then he's not a coach.
Fill the void of what?
He filled the void because I feel like the time, like everybody grew up on 197, right?
Yeah.
And that time where all their legends were like kind of migrating over to power, they filled the void of saying like, okay, we need an experienced vet to do that, to hold the shit. Now, nobody knows what the fuck Hot 97 is doing, right? Because to me, in all honesty, they are in a great position to say like, yo, we can clean house
and bring in
everybody that got like some type of following on their own and say like, yo,
this platform is
we can make the radio hot again by
if we give the people,
the
you know what I'm saying? Like,
if we give people exactly. If it's for me, Ebro hasn't, and I don't mean no disrespect to him. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's been here a long time, so clearly he's put in work
right, that's
for
what
himself
and
done what and did what he had to do. But in terms of when I say add to the culture, I would say how Hov gave us state property. You get what I'm saying?
I see what you mean.
You get what I'm saying? What did he bring? Like to elevate the culture. Has he elevated Hot 97?
He hasn't, and he's not from the town. That's how I feel about it.
That's the part that I feel away about the most.
He hasn't, and he's not from the town. So you could never know, like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't give a fuck how old you are. Like, you ain't from here, bro. You don't know nothing about here. I don't give a fuck how much songs you listen to.
And
you don't know this.
And even on a deeper note, bro, it's kind of like, I mean, I guess we gotta hold everybody in New York radio accountable, and not just Ebro. I don't think it's fair, I guess, to say so, because I feel the same way about everybody in radio. I think radio has become so much more about pop culture because they've invited. Well, radio here in New York has become so much about pop culture. There's no space for New York. You get what I'm saying?
I see what you mean.
So it's not like I don't know if it's just here. I'm not from anywhere else, but their radio stations are catered to them.
Yeah.
I don't think our radio stations are catered to New Yorkers. Like, it don't sound like us. The people who aren't from here, they're not putting on New York artists. Like, think about it. Like, everybody
the New York culture.
Exactly. Like, there's nobody that's popped from New York in the past 10 years that radio has put on, and I guess radio doesn't occupy that space anymore, so you can't hold them accountable for that. But I guess we can if they say they're a hip hop show. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? If it's a hip hop station and it's a New York hip hop station, then you should be elevating New York hip hop. And I don't think any radio station in New York has done that.
To me, I feel like there's no real exposure to new artists. Like, I feel like you said, it became a pop culture thing. So they want to just stay to know what's today's artists. They don't want to take a chance on newer artists. But they got to understand the pop culture artists that they're following now started off as new artists. So you have to take it upon yourself to say, like, you know what? We are the gatekeepers. You know what I'm saying? Hot 97 has to take it upon themselves to say, like, yo, we the gatekeepers. We control the narrative. We don't have to report pop culture.
Right.
We can introduce our culture.
Exactly.
But well, I'm gonna say this last thing. I think it starts from the head down.
Yeah, and that's what we have to kind of realize. That, like, I still feel about the way I feel about the people who we spoke about. But at the top, who owns Hot 97? What is that?
iHeart. That's it.
Nah, I think iHeart owns
Power. Right?
Power. Yeah, iHeart Radio. Power.
Hold on, I'll tell you right now. Because I know MS.
So MS, which is pretty sure white people.
That don't sound like a black name.
Yeah, don't
It'll be like Marcus.
Yeah. So MS, I'm pretty sure that they are looking for the numbers and they want to cater to the people who are actually listening to the radio, who only. I mean,
that conspiracy theory.
Generally, say the people who listen to the radio are the people who just want to hear popular music because they're sitting in their cars during traffic and shit like that. They're not people who actually listen to music the way we consume music.
Conspiracy theory. It's just part of all the programming. Because if you pay attention, right? I'm conspiracy theory. I think all this shit is a matrix and these motherfuckers is trying to control niggas to do what they want and to get their goal accomplished, which is world domination. That's my conspiracy theory, right? So in order to do that, you gotta control people's minds, correct? So you have to ask, all right, MS owns Hot 97, who owns MS? Who owns the TV stations? You get what I'm saying?
Well, since we know that all media outlets, almost all mass food production companies, all of these things are owned by like 6 major corporate, like super companies.
Mm-hmm.
It's safe to believe that,
right? So I'm just presenting my evidence.
Because I'm pretty sure those 6 companies. It's not like factual information. Like
because we have to ask questions too.
I'm pretty sure those 6 companies are owned by the Rothschilds.
Right.
Do you think that there's a push to get gangster
rap? We about to get kicked off YouTube in our 9th episode.
I have another conspiracy theory.
I wasn't gonna say that, but fuck it, we rocking. My man, you gonna be
I have a conspiracy theory of my own. A question of conspiracy theory. Do you think that there's a push to get gangster rap out of music? And because I believe I'm gonna
answer it. Go ahead. I'm just writing it down so I can
push the table a little bit because I feel like there's a push. I have a theory that there's a push to get rid of all of past reggae music, like the old original tunes, because a lot of it was homophobic. So I feel like at the time when it was going on, like you seen a lot of like the major dance hall artists getting locked up and stuff like that, and you didn't hear not a single dance hall record being played.
Right.
Do you think that gangster rap is following that same trend? Because you don't hear a lot of gangster rap now.
I'm gonna put it in perspective this way. Gangster rap was a tool used also against us. You know what I'm saying? By media to put beefs on each other, knowing where we come from, and a lot of us got killed.
A lot of blood got
spilled. A lot of us got killed. But I will say this, just maybe it's a conspiracy theory, but I like to pay attention to trends and what's going on. You get what I'm saying? There's been a lot of, I would say, a lot of more so emphasis on being a softer black man. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you pay attention to like the image of black men everywhere, they want to push more so a softer image. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, I can see why you would ask why is gangster rap being pushed in and what's being pushed, and then being pushed out. So what's being pushed in right now? And that's all the druggy rap and all of that shit. You get what I'm saying? So I could see that.
I truly feel, and piggybacking off of that, they got rid of all that. Boom, bye, bye. They brought in Afrobeats.
Right.
Well, I mean, how I feel about that, I'm gonna just say like homosexuality is becoming more accepted. It's just becoming more accepted.
Just can't
everywhere. Not just in America. It's become more accepted globally. So like,
I think we accept that. We accept that song. How white people accept their racist grandparents is like that's just how they. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, and like a lot of it. That's not even like if you listen to more current like modern dancehall and shit like that. It's not really that crazy as it used to be because, like I said, homosexuality is way more accepted now. Niggas be gay.
Yeah,
that's the fact of the case. Like,
what is there to say?
Nobody cares as much anymore.
Yeah.
And the gangster rap shit is, I feel like low-key, like gangster rap is going back to where it was before, underground. And like you said, like the new gangster rap is low-key druggy rap. Like they just talking about doing drugs and shooting guns.
I think it's backfiring though.
In real life, like I know y'all not shooting guns because you too high. So
how you want to lean busting your gun?
Yeah, bro.
I ain't ever no.
You shot your foot.
Yeah, your foot is clean off. You ain't hit nothing. Maybe that's why nobody been getting hit recently.
That's a fact. You're not gonna feel it till tomorrow, neither. When you come down, probably not even tomorrow, because them lean highs be long.
Yeah.
You'll eventually find out that you don't got a foot.
Yeah, they're not. I can't see it. You was about to ask something though. What you saying?
No, it was more so just towards gangster rap. Like I feel like there's this like.
You know what bugs me out about gangster rap nowadays, or like the new age like nigga rappers and shit like that? Like niggas really be coming out already rich.
Yeah.
And that shit is crazy.
I think
like,
I never really know.
I remember the first time I saw Gunna. I was like, this nigga got on like 75 chains.
Yeah. It just speaks to motherfucking how hip hop always been. It's just been an underlying thing nobody speaks of. Like, you gotta have money to get on. There's very it's very rare where
where
talented is gonna take you. You gotta know the right people. You gotta pay the right people. So as mad as people get about being accused of payola, motherfuckers is doing it.
Especially when it comes to your content. Like if you a J. Cole-esque, Kendrick-esque type rapper, like you don't need to have 47 chicks.
Yes.
But if you out here on your Young Thug, Lil Baby Gunna shit, you know, like
you gotta be stunned everywhere.
I better see you with 97 chains on, nigga.
Yeah. They gotta come in because that's the image now.
Or you like
rich. You gotta come a lot of rappers rent jewelry, but
right. This whole shit. That's why I say we live in the Matrix, B. We all are judging and talking about people who live on our perception. And what I mean by that is they act based on how we would see it. Not just doing what they want to do. You get what I'm saying?
Social media is so immediate.
Ain't that wild? Right?
That's the craziest shit about becoming a celebrity. It's like you don't even live for you no more.
I mean, that's their choice though.
Yeah, that's honestly their choice because at the end of the day, you became like when you get to that level of fame, like you got to that level of fame by being whoever you are. Mm-hmm. Now, if being whoever you are was not a real person, then you got to deal with that fraudulence. But if being whoever you are got you to there, like, listen, if this nigga right here gets me to being wealthy and famous, y'all gonna see this nigga all the time.
Yeah.
Ain't never being, y'all gonna see this nigga in sweat. Everybody else got a suit on. Sweatsuit, motherfucking do-rag, nigger. Cause that shit is just, you gotta be true to yourself.
Yo, facts.
Shouts out to Cardi for that too.
I was gonna say that. Like that's what Cardi
that's
is.
That's
why
man.
you can't sit here and say, yo, she sold herself and be free, and then you mad cause she not like how you want her to be, bro. You can't say be free and then not allow them to be free. Like,
that shit is not honest.
That shit is not honest at all. It's not cool. But yo, any final hate?
Final hate. You know what I want to hate on?
What up?
I want to hate on motherfuckers that's hating on my teams, specifically my New York teams. Mm. Like, there's gonna be a time where the New York teams, we're gonna restore order and get back on top. And I just want all y'all Dallas Cowboy fans, like, if you root for the Houston Rockets, if you root for the Oklahoma City Thunder, Oakland Raiders, if you out of town with it, don't come back. When we come back and shut shit down. That's all I'm saying. We not there yet, but y'all see us.
That was a little crazy. Back to the Knicks, we'll never get there.
Yeah. I'm a Knicks fan. I'm sorry, bro. Don't get your hopes up.
I'm a Jets fan. I'm a Knicks fan. I'm just saying.
We are still not watching football, but I will watch them stats because Samuel Darnold, I love you. You are.
We believe you, bro.
Niggas ain't believe. I believe. I believe. When you was throwing interceptions last year at USC, I said, don't worry. I believe. I trust you. I love you, son. Win these games. That was the love. Now back to the hate. I think the Giants lost. On Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good Sunday. Shout out. Yeah.
So no hate?
No, that's the hate.
That was it.
The Giants lost.
And they say you're a good guy, man.
Oh man, son. Yo, and this is the real hate. I'm tired of y'all Johns getting on the timeline and acting like y'all don't love niggas. Cause y'all love niggas. I know y'all we all know y'all love niggas. We know niggas is trash, but y'all still love niggas. Niggas like me. Niggas like Reem. Niggas like my man behind the camera. Niggas like Smith. Niggas like Colton who's not here.
Yeah, fuck Colton.
Yeah, fuck Colton. But y'all love niggas. So like, can we all just get along?
Yeah, let's just squash the beef.
Let's hug it out.
Yeah.
Be better to each other.
Facts.
Or just fuck you.
I'm gonna hate on everybody having a splendid time. with Spider-Man. And who the fuck y'all niggas think y'all are doing shit without me, bro? Y'all niggas is birds, bro. Y'all not good. The only reason why y'all good, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you got good at 2K, the only reason you good at it is because I'm not playing it. And the only reason you good at Spider-Man right now is because I don't got a PS4. You feel me? So I'm gonna say fuck y'all peacefully. You feel me? Like, suck my dick.
Shit is fire.
Yo. AJ?
Yeah.
Oh no, wait. Gotta do the intros.
Nah, fuck that. We out.
Fuck.
Might have thought you got away, nigga. I seen you talking crazy.
He was talking crazy to you, bro?
Nah, not to me. He was just, he was doing the tough guy shit. You know.